So guys, today I teach you what is function and how can you use that function in JavaScript. So function is just like a code, but you can reuse it when you invoke it or call it. So first of all, we will know how and what is the function syntax of this function. So let's go, and I will teach you what is the syntax. So the most important part in the syntax is, first of all, the keyword function, and after that the name, and name would be anything. Okay, now use parenthesis, and in parenthesis you will use parameters. Parameter means any variable, so I will choose a and b. It's on you. Now curly braces and your code, and mostly it would be return value or anything else. ठीक. So how can we use it? I will do this in detail in VS Code, so you will better understanding of it. How can you use your first function in it? So let's go to VS Code. So guys, first of all, I have to type function as a keyword, so it will help me to use a function. So VS Code is very good in this criteria. Function, then I have to name my function. I will choose my func for my func, and now I have used parentheses. In parentheses I will should declare parameters, so I will prefer two parameter. You can use a word or a whole sentence. It's on you, because it is just act like a variable. So don't be misunderstood it with a general variable, because it is a variable you can use in function, that's all. So that's why they name it parameter. Or after that, if I want to set a value for a parameter, that is known as argument. So let's go, and I will teach you how to use it. First of all, I have established the function. Now I will use return value, which is act as a result value. So return, after return I have to put down like the parameters above. Just use like that: a multiply by b. Oh, sorry to say that, b. That's all. That is my function. Now I have to call it, and when I have to call it, I will use the argument command. And how can I call it? Oh, simple is it: console.log. That's all. Now the function name, my func, as I mentioned earlier, always use parentheses, and in parentheses you will put value 7 comma 8. Oh, sorry to say, just like 7 8. That's all. Semicolon, control as save, and just play the code. Here is 56. So hope you like it, because it is the most simplest way to describe the function. Now you can use function as a variable. First of all, we will cover the theory part, and then we will use that code in VS Code, so it will better, so you have a better understanding how you can use function as a variable. So let's go to our theory part. So guys, what is the invocation? Invocation means that you can call a function. As I mentioned earlier, I use console.log to call a function. You can set a button or automatically. So when you go in a deeper about function, you will learn about it, because it is an introduction of a function. So I will not go that deep. So function return, we will also use the function return command. Function return command is act like a result. Mean to say that you can use result or a variable command or console log command, but function return is used as a console log type command. But I will prefer return type, because function always returns something. So you have to know that it is a result command for better understanding. But in interview, you will always use return. Okay. So the last one will be, how can you use as a variable. So I will teach you how to use it a variable. Mean to say that my function name is, as I mentioned earlier, my process. So just let x is equal to my func. That's all. But value you should also assign values here, so it will not contradict. Okay. Now I have this. I will use console.log. Okay. In that I will use my func 4.8 etc, but that is wrong. You cannot use it like that. you will use it like this because we convert that function into variable. So console.log, that's all, it will show the function. So this variable can use as a function anywhere. So I will show you in VS Code how to use it. Okay guys, so first of all we have to set up it. So I will change it to Celsius because it is the most common one, so I call it cell. Okay guys, now we have to set our parameters. In parameter I will use foreign, FARN, foreign, yeah, FARHN for Fahrenheit, and use curly braces. In curly braces I have to set my code, and the code is very simple, as you know. Return, after return we have to tell them what to do. 5 divided by 9, sorry to say I said 5, I don't know mean to. 5 divided by 9 multiply by FAR HN, mean to say Fahrenheit, minus 32. So it will convert into Celsius, as you, any science student will know about it. Okay guys, so I have set up my code, that's all for the function purpose. Now I have to call it. And how can I call it? I just need to write console dot log in a bracket. I have to call it like that. And what is my function name? I have to set it just okay. I have to set it like that, and my function name would be cell, and its parameter would be like Fahrenheit, so I will set it to 80. So that is called argument. And semicolon, controls S, oh no, control S, save, and just run the code, and it will show like that. And if I want to use it as a variable, what can I do? Just simple as it, let it be considered like let x is equal to the function and its parameter 80, that's all. And now you have to use it like this, just put x, control as save, so it will act like same. So hope you understand it. If you can't, if you don't understand anything, kindly comment it.